Hello dear students, my name is Dr. Vaishali Ghai and the name of this channel is Tricks by Chemistry Guru. So today in continuation with class 11th redox reaction, we'll talk about the types of redox reactions. The first we have in this continuation in this series is combination reaction. Now what combination reaction is? The first thing is we need to consider a redox reaction. That means we'll take only those examples where reduction and oxidation both takes place simultaneously. This is very important. You have to keep in mind it must be a redox reaction. Now what combination reaction is? As you have studied in class 12th, combination reaction says that a compound is formed from two or more elements or compounds during chemical reaction. So they combine, they react, and then they form and produce some compound, single compound. Then we call it as combination reaction. And in case if oxygen has been involved in any of the reaction, we call the reaction as combustion reaction. Clear? So let me write H2 plus O2 gives us H2O. Let me write C plus O2 gives us CO2. Since oxygen has been involved, so it is combination reaction. I can write H2 plus O2 gives us H2O2. If I see the reaction, this is oxidation number, this is 0, this is 0, it goes +1 for hydrogen and -2 for oxygen. So hydrogen shows increase in oxidation number from 0 to +1, it undergo oxidation. Oxygen shows decrease in oxidation number, so it undergo reduction. Similarly, carbon is 0, oxygen is 0, as we have discussed the oxidation number in elemental state is 0. Carbon here it is +4, oxygen is -2. So carbon shows oxidation going from 0 to +4. Oxygen shows reduction going from 0 to -2. Similarly, in this case, hydrogen and oxygen, this is peroxide. Hydrogen would be +1, but oxygen will become -1. So again, hydrogen shows an increase in oxidation number, so it is +1, whereas oxygen shows decrease in oxidation number, it is -1, from 0 to -1. So these are certain examples. So basically what combination reaction is, when some elements or compounds will combine together to form a single compound, that reaction is combination reaction. Second we have is decomposition reaction. And this decomposition reaction, I should say that it is the reverse of this combination reaction. It is reverse of the combination reaction. The first thing is reverse of combination, and if I have written reverse of combination, it means it is now clear that in this case compound has been formed, and in this case compound undergo decomposition. That means a compound decomposes to give two or more components. For example, if I'll be having suppose sodium hydride, it reduces or it changes into sodium and hydrogen. So sodium here is +1, hydrogen is -1 as it is linked with some electropositive metal. Sodium goes to 0, hydrogen goes to 0. This takes place on heating. We call it as thermal decomposition also. So sodium hydride, a compound, on heating undergo thermal decomposition into sodium and hydrogen. Now my question is it redox reaction also? Yes. Sodium undergo reduction going from +1 to 0. Hydrogen undergo oxidation, goes from -1 to 0. So this is how the decomposition via heat takes place. Let us consider a few more examples. Suppose I am taking water and I dissociate into H2 and O2 in presence of electric current. So electricity has been supplied to it and it dissociates into H2 and O2. First of all, let me find the oxidation number. So hydrogen undergo reduction and oxygen undergo oxidation. Since it takes place in the presence of electric current, we call it as electrolytic decomposition. One more example, let us take KClO3, potassium chlorate. On heating, it changes into KCl and O2. Let us balance the equation also, and this is 3O2. So this is oxidation number is +1, this is 6, 1, 5, this is -2, it goes +1, -1 and 0. So if I see chlorine goes from +5 to -1 undergo reduction. There is no change in oxidation number of potassium, but for oxygen it changes, it decreases from -2 to 0, so it undergo reduction. So this is second type of reaction, we call it as decomposition reaction. Now we'll move to the third type of redox reaction, that is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. What it says, displacement reaction, if I write displacement in simple specified form, I can write it as x plus yz changes into xz plus y, means x replaces this y, substitutes itself, displace kar diya, it displaces y and takes its place. And y we are talking about in this case an atom, which is already atom or some ion or species which is present in a compound. Present in a compound means already bonded with some other species, like Y bonded with Z. Okay, X is present along with it. So an atom present in a compound gets replaced by another atom or ion or species. Okay, so this Y gets displaced by X. So we have two categories of this displacement reaction. One is metal displacement reaction. What does it stands for? It says that when metal displaces another metal. For example, suppose I am having zinc plus copper sulfate. We get zinc sulfate plus copper. So here zinc, which is more reactive, displaces copper and takes its place. Copper comes out. Let us take one more example. I am having FeSO4 treated with zinc. Zinc again displaces iron and iron comes out. Let us see their oxidation number. So zinc is 0, +2, and the sulfate whole ion is -2. As we have discussed in the previous video also, that if there is no change in the oxidation number, we call that species as spectator species. So sulfate ion in this case does not show any change in oxidation number, so it is a spectator. This case, like potassium, does not show any oxidation number. So come back to this reaction. Zinc changes from 0 to +2, undergo oxidation. Copper goes from +2 to 0, undergo reduction. Similarly in this case, iron +2, sulfate whole is -2. Individually we आप निकालना चाहें तो sulfur is 6 and oxygen is 2. Again zinc is 0, zinc +2, this whole is -2 and iron is 0. So iron reduces from +2 to 0 and zinc increases or oxidizes from 0 to +2. So this is an example of metal displacement. So what that metal displacement says? It says that when a metal, more reactive metal, displaces the less reactive metal. So it is metal displacement. So what is the other category for this displacement reaction? The other category is non-metal displacement reaction. What does it mean? Non-metal displacement reaction means one non-metal displaces another non-metal. Okay, so suppose let us take an example of sodium treated with water. We get NaOH and hydrogen has been released. First of all, let me write the oxidation number. It goes +1, -2, +1, O is -2, hydrogen is +1 and here hydrogen is 0. So hydrogen +1 से 0 जा रहा है, reduction. Sodium 0 से +1 जा रहा है, undergo oxidation. So first thing is, yes, it is redox reaction. Then what non-metal has been displaced in this case? The non-metal is, here we are having H and OH. So sodium comes with OH. So OH has been replaced. So we are having H and OH. H comes out, OH goes with sodium. So this is how the reaction takes place. Let us take few more examples. Like we are having fluorine, which is a non-metal. It displaces oxygen from water and it changes into HF and oxygen. So oxygen has been replaced, as is observed in this case. Oxygen has been replaced and this fluorine, which is more reactive non-metal, displaces oxygen from water and we have this reaction. If I tell you the oxidation number, it goes this way. So fluorine from 0 to -1 undergo reduction, oxygen from -2 to 0 undergo oxidation. So this is about non-metal displacement reaction. Now after this we'll be having the next reaction, which is disproportionation reaction. What this disproportionation reaction says? So this is the fourth type, a very important type, disproportionation reaction. So listen it very carefully what this reaction tells us about. So when I talk about the disproportionation reaction, first thing is it is a redox reaction. Second thing is a redox reaction in which the same element undergo reduction as well as undergo oxidation. That means it is being oxidized and reduced simultaneously. That means it forms two compounds. In one of the compound it undergo reduction, and in other compound it undergo oxidation. Let us take an example of 2H2O2 dissociates into H2O and O2. Let us see the oxidation number. Sorry, this is -1. In H2O2, as it is peroxide, this is +1, -2 and 0. So if I consider the oxidation number of hydrogen, there is no change. It is +1, it is +1. So it is a spectator species, there is no change in oxidation number. Let us talk about oxygen. This is -1. So this is -1. In first case we observe from peroxide to water, it changes to -2. That means decrease in oxidation number, it undergo reduction. But at the same time, this -1 also shows an increase in oxidation number in O2. And here it undergo oxidation. So I can say the oxygen from peroxide undergo reduction to water and undergo oxidation to oxygen simultaneously. So reaction in which same atom or element from the compound or any species undergo reduction as well as oxidation to form different compounds, but simultaneously we call the reaction as disproportionation reaction. ठीक है जी, अब आप कहेंगे मैम कुछ और एग्जाम्पल दें. लेट अस कंसीडर फ्यू मोर एग्जाम्पल्स. So I'm having Cl2 plus OH minus, and it changes into ClO and Cl minus and H2O. Let us find the oxidation number. Cl2, it is 0. Okay, oxygen -2, hydrogen +1. ClO, this is ClO minus. ClO minus, Cl shows an oxidation number +1. This is again -2. Cl minus shows an oxidation number of -1. This is +1, -2. So from this reaction, no change in oxidation number of oxygen and hydrogen. But yes, it is redox reaction because the chlorine undergo oxidation as well as reduction. It changes from 0 to -1, reduction. It changes from 0 to +1, oxidation. So oxidation reduction both takes place of the same species, same element in different compounds. With increase or decrease in oxidation number, simultaneously we call such reaction as disproportionation reaction. Understood? So try to find few more examples of disproportionation, and in case if you find any problem, you can ask me in the comment section. Next video will start with the balancing of redox reaction. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel.